Angelo here. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back, viewers, to my stream. Today is 6/1, 2020, a little after 5, and I noticed that there's this right here you can see. It is a post in the DF2 official Discord. I didn't see one that was like a announcement for like a new version. I was like, sweet, but then people were telling me in my YouTube comments and whatnot, telling me that there are rip relics, basically. Long story short, rip relics. And let's get a big F up there. Little, AGL or Angelo crying face Jim. Bible thumps, you know what I'm saying? So I'll just read it right here. So Admin Pone, today at 4:06 a.m., he said just the topic of relics. As many of you know, not long after Dead Frontier 2 came out, weapon stats were modified so that many of them would no longer apply to other weapons. So, for example, instead of weapons having plus damage, they would only roll with plus weapon damage. However, older weapons, relics, were allowed to keep their global stats. At the time, I didn't see a problem At the time, I didn't see this as a problem, as I thought they would become obsolete when level 50 came around anyway. However, when enhancers were released, I hadn't considered that they could be used to make relics powerful again. In addition, a bug that allowed people to buy very old, previously expired trades from the market meant that a lot of these relics suddenly came back into circulation. It was recently brought to my attention that some players have been hoarding relics and elite enhancers in order to create overpowered endgame builds when the new level cap arrives. Unfortunately, this is something I can't allow to happen, as it will make the game very unfair and unbalanced. Therefore, I have decided that I will be forcing all existing relic stats to revert to their specific version sometime in the near future, probably within the next 2 to 4 weeks. I.e., any weapon with plus damage will be converted to plus weapon damage. Plus accuracy will automatically become plus weapon accuracy, etc., etc. I am very sorry for this turn of events, as I know it will upset some of you who invested into these items. Really, I should have simply forced the conversion when the global change to weapon change was made originally. Unfortunately, I cannot change the past. All I can do is try to make things the best I can going forwards. And the TLDR, relics will be fixed. Please don't pay big sums of money for them. P.S. In the very rare event that an item having both global stats and specific stat, those two stats would be added together until they hit the possible max for the stat, i.e., a weapon with plus 20% headshot and plus 20% weapon headshot would end up with just plus 35% weapon headshot, which to me, I didn't know that there was a max, so I guess 35 is the max you can get currently. I mean, I'm assuming possibly eventually, like the higher level, maybe it'll get up to 40, 50, 40 to 50, 55. I mean, that's going to be sick when it gets that high. But now here's my overall take on it. I was never fully into the game when it first came out, so therefore relics were never a big thing for me. Now, some really cool people in the stream, like this Satori, for example, right here, I got that from some cool homies that would be in my Twitch stream, and they would pop in and they'd be like, oh, here, hold on to this, maybe one, because as I don't know if you guys know, but I have currently 29 elite enhancers. After I level up this guy right here, this is Angelo Keck. He's my chainsaw alt. And then, of course, every alt I use always uses submachine guns. It's just the oh shit weapon. It's a perfect oh shit weapon. That's how I basically level up. I don't know. Just for some reason, I'm a leveler. So the main thing I notice here is that all these weapons and items are going to be messed up due to the global stat being away. Because I remember there was people that I talked to when the game still looked kind of like this. If you look at this, like, it doesn't look like this anymore. We got an open world. It's much more fine. The map doesn't look like this. I mean, there's a lot of differences that have happened, and for the good, honestly. And I think he's still on his way. Of course, the level cap is something everybody's waiting for. Everyone's saying, oh, like the hardcores that have already hit level 30, Prestige 5. They're like, I don't want to level another character. I just want the new stuff, and if it's not coming out, whatever. It is what it is. So I'm assuming I didn't know they were doing this. I didn't even know you can buy these relics and more. Maybe that was the whole reason why he had the 30-day, which is pretty annoying, honestly, when you have the 7 characters I'm rolling through. It does make it a little annoying having to constantly go back every 30 days or so and re-put everything back up, or when I haven't played the character for a while, go back to it's like, damn, all these things are expired? Okay, I'll put them back up. But, yeah, long story short, again, guys, the question I always ask whenever I'm playing is, does it have EXP? Question right there. If it does, I'm in. So I can get all sorts of great weapons. And some people might have given me relics, which had, just headshot damage or this or that, and it's like a global. So it affects all of the weapons that you're using and your overall stat, even if you're not using that weapon specific. Because now all the weapons you have to use, you only get that buff when you use that weapon. That is quite a huge nerf for most people. So some of the people that have built their entire endgame stats, they want to hit those levels, get to the max endgame, they're set. They're Gucci, They're absolutely, completely, they're a damn wrecking ball. But now, I've heard rumor that some vets have just been like, all right, fuck this game. They're done. And that kind of sucks. Because like I said, again, for me, I'm the EXP hunter. Like, you can give me all the stats. Now, I'm slowly starting to learn what other stats I like. I like ammo capacity. I like versus infected. Mutated, I only fight, with other homies. Sometimes I'll just waste a crap ton of, like, submachine gun ammo on things. But 9 out of 10 times, it's just fun to boss with people. Just get that quick kill. Everyone just, like, bully the hell out of the bosses, you know what I'm saying? And just get some good EXP, getting better gear, and just things like that. So I feel it's gotten a lot more social. And I feel that it's still on its way up. It would suck to see everybody kind of dip out and abandon the game. I understand, like, I've heard some people might have paid, like, hundreds of thousands of in-game cash for, like, certain relics, to get that perfect relic they always wanted. And also, the game's changing. And now, granted, you can't be like, One Punch Man and stuff like that all of a sudden, once level 50 rolls around and you get all your... But not to mention, maybe I just, maybe they weren't gifting me the best. I get it. Some of my viewers, they would give me, like, things like Satori's, and that's, a 2 to 3 shot. So even though I put, like, a maximum ammo cap on it, it'd be, like, 5, 6? That's not exactly the best weapon I can get. Not to mention, I only have one character that uses shotguns, but, And he did kind of fix that. So, like I said, the game's a work in progress, but... this is just another rant, but yeah, long story short, rip Relics. But as I said, guys, to me, I'm an EXP hunter. So even though it's going to kind of suck, because it's going to be switched over, so now all those global stats that you had for headshot or damage or accuracy, ammo cap, reloader, that you used to be able to switch through back and forth on, it didn't matter what weapon you had equipped, just as long as you had the weapon on you, that's gone. But here's to hoping that we get some new weapons, level 50, or, I don't know if Neil's going to go, like, lower, like 35, 40, 45, and then 50, or is he going to go straight to 50? Obviously, he's moving forward with it. The level cap is coming up, and why else would he have this? So let's hope he's talking about probably the next 2 to 4 weeks, so I'm assuming, is that a good estimate of when possibly the level cap can be raised? We shall see, guys, because I'm assuming he has to make a whole lot of new gear. He has to make a whole lot of new weapons, at least 2 to 3 weapons per, like, 5 or 10 levels. Let's just see how it goes, Like I said, you're not going to get this type of dedication or whatnot from AAA companies anymore. I don't know. I'm just so disillusioned by them. But anyway, guys, that's my little rant. That's my thoughts on the relics being nerfed, or I guess, is it even really? Yes, it is quite the big nerf. But realistically, now they've become normalized. That's all you can really say now. But hey, come on, look forward to seeing Desert Eagles, Smith & Wesson 500s, maybe even assault rifles, new chainsaws, hey. And maybe I can finally, start leveling more than one. Because, for this guy, whenever I hit level 30, I'm already prestiging. There's no... Like, I rarely ever sit at level 30. So, I guess now I'll actually have something to use those level 30 weapons. I don't think outside of the Mac 10 on my maxed out character, Angelo, that's the only person that's even using a level 30 weapon. So, yep. All right, guys, this semi-noob is out of here. I am the EXP hunter, so for me, relics don't really affect me. Hopefully it didn't affect you. If it did, I'm sorry you spent X amount of cash and, all that stuff. But let's see where he goes from here. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys out there in my semi-noob zone lobby. And you guys have a good one. Later.